You know, every so often in life you get a chance to see something that is pretty amazing and just gobsmacking wow and wowville. And I've got one for you on this with NotebookLM and what you can do with it. For content creators, for creative conductors that we are, you have an opportunity to use this tool in some magnificent ways that are amazing. I'm going to give you a special tool that I just discovered today, just actually a couple hours ago. And I got to give you this. It's about how you can take all kinds of videos that are available on YouTube and put them into one section so that NotebookLM will be able to grab from all of them very quickly. This will be great for learning. This is going to be great for production. It's going to give you a lot of capability. Plus, I want to show you some other features they've added just recently on that. So lots of good coming in on it. Let's go for this. And this one's going to be a little bit different. Matter of fact, before I even get into it, this is going to be a video with just you and me, okay? Don't tell any of the grown-ups about it, okay? It's just us kids here. We're going to talk about what we can do with this, and I want to give you the way you can use this to build your business in a powerful way. I have been a professional speaker, content creator for a long, long time, and I've been impressed with what they're doing here. Now, this is what we're looking at right now. This is my NotebookLM. You'll see different projects that I have going there. Matter of fact, here's one I did just a little while ago. I did a video on this, an interview I did long ago with Dr. Wayne Dyer, a psychologist who is absolutely wonderful. He's no longer with us, unfortunately, but he gave some real gems and ideas. I took what he did on the interview that I had years ago, used this to take a lot of good information. I'm going to show you how you can get to that right away. So some good information there that you can use. And also here's some others that I put in, as you can see. Put in there. Here's one I'll take a look at right now that's pretty good about human speakers and what they're like, and you can see what this is doing and how it works when you take a look at the capabilities that are there. It's well, pretty flat out amazing. On NotebookLM, I'll go over this in case you haven't seen it before. Over on the left side, you'll see that you have your capability for the sources. You put this in here. This can bring in sources like MP4s, MP3s. You can bring in pictures. You can bring in websites if you want. You can just put that in there in the URL and go in, particularly YouTube channels. That's nice. Then here in the center, you can see you've got the capability to look at chat, where you'll be able to put in information there for the computer to use. And particularly, this is nice when you can move down here and you can say, okay, I want to put in my prompts down here and tell it what you want to do. I've been pretty impressed with what it can do, putting in the prompt to do this or give me this kind of a background, or tone it down here, or zoom in on this, or give me these kind of references. Kind of like having access to Gemini, which is really where it's coming from, because NotebookLM is part of the Google family from Gemini and others that are giving us a lot of capabilities there and a lot of real nice features. And then over on the right side here, you'll see you have the studio, which gives you the ability to put in a lot of information. And when you look at what they're doing on this, it is just flat out amazing, the kinds of things available. Like here, for instance, an audio overview, so you can hear a sound recording of it with different voices. Very, very nice. And you can use this for learning, because with learning you can then put it in a certain mode and be able to interrupt and ask it a question, and then the actors that are in there, the voices that sound like real human beings, can come back and answer you based on the information that you've loaded. This is real good so that you don't have that hallucination going on. This is also real good so that you could take several different topics, several different videos about a certain topic, maybe some opposing views. So that you could say, what about this topic? And it could say, well, this side does this side does that. For learning how to learn and get the kind of needs you have met, this is fabulous. And I love the capabilities here. It also has the ability for a mind map. Think about this. Tony Buzan would be proud. You can create those so that you get a good overall view of what's going on in a particular project. And it's right there. Think about you creating this for your target market and what you're creating to go out in the market. A report lets you see what's going on. You hear what it is, gives you the text for that. You can also look at flashcards. Hey, those are great. If you're trying to learn a particular subject, you can say, okay, I want to know about this, and create some flashcards. This is particularly good for language study. So you can say, here's how you say it on one side, here's what it is in the other language and what it means, going back and forth. Really nice for that. You can build a quiz, real handy. And one thing I'm very impressed with is an infographic. We'll be talking about that more later, but infographics now are becoming table stakes in many areas. If you're creating content that is spoken word, this helps because then people can see it. If you're creating text only, maybe with a blog or maybe a LinkedIn post, you can put an infographic in there that can work very nicely for you as well. And it gets extra attention and does a lot of good things for you then. And finally, a data table that's in there. The data table gives you the ability to see a lot of different information organized in a nice way. So I want to take a look at that, but show you some of the features that this has when you look at what's available. Like for instance, I put one together. I just loaded this and I went into the infographic, into the area for the video, and I said, okay, I want you to have the Creative Conductor and put that in there and give me a special video. When you take a look at this, you will be amazed at the capability that it has. It starts out like this, and as you can see, it gives you the ability to see some of the features that are there, how it works, and the capabilities that are in it. And I think that you'll see, hey, there's some really good things on it. Let's take a look at that right here. As you can see, here it is with the screen that is on there, so it gives you the animation that it puts together, and it lets you take a look at it. I want you to listen to this and see what it's like and see the kind of things that are available with this when we go back and we play the video.
Synthesia, a leading platform for creating AI-generated digital humans, just released an update that moves video from a passive watching experience into an interactive medium. We are looking at a phase of technology where a digital avatar listens and reacts in real time. Imagine a company deploying a digital version of their CEO into 10 different cities at exactly the same time. Each one of those avatars can speak the local language, pause for questions, and handle live Q&A directly with the crowd. For those who present on stages or lead training sessions, the two-way.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right there, but you see this has some enormous capabilities. It's going to give you the abilities. You see that one little picture there. It lets you see the kind of capabilities that you would have in some certain situations, being able to say, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put this together, and I want moving pictures. You have something that looks a whole lot better than just a mere slideshow. This takes your video to a whole nother level, and it gives you a real competitive advantage over what others are doing. Oh, you got to see some of the things that it can do with a slide deck. When you go into the slide deck up here, for instance, when I come in here, you'll see I can click on this and be able to say, okay, right up here in the upper right corner, I want to make sure that I see that. And when we take a look at it, it lets you set this up and design it so that you're able to use it in a specific way to make sure that you're getting exactly what you need with it. And it can show you the kind of features that are there. Like for instance, we come back on this here, you'll see how we can put in here for the capabilities to look at the format, be able to put in a different input in different languages. Hey, that's really nice. You can now create it and run it through for your own language, whatever that might be. For me, it's Native American English. I can put that in there, but I'm doing a lot more now in Spanish. And you can put in there the type of Spanish you want. For instance, Mexican Spanish, which might be different and is different than other areas in the world when they speak it, just like English. Hey, we here in the United States speak a brand of English. You go over to England and you understand why George Bernard Shaw said that the US and the UK are two countries separated by a common language. I think he was right, and we can see a lot of capabilities there with that. You can also put it in here in the length, keeping it default or short. I tend to like the short because with this being shorter, it helps people to understand, hey, this is good, but we want to come back and take a look at the other features that are in there. So all of this gives you some really nice capabilities of what to put together and how you can do it. And one of the things that's really hot about this one is using the infographics. You can put infographics together with this very easily. And let me show you what we can do with that. So if I put some things here, all I had to do was click on infographic. So up here where it shows you infographic, you simply click on that and then it goes through, works its magic so that you can then see what it's like. And what it comes up with is really pretty amazing. And you'll see right here it has the human speaker's edge in that. So I'm going to click on that one that has been created now and take a look at it. And you'll see this one gives me right here, for instance, a mind map. So I can click on that and it comes out, lets me see other capabilities. When I just click on the button, notice this, click right here on the button and it gives me the ability to see an expanded mind map of it to help you understand more what's going on. This has some real strong capabilities when you think about it for you learning a particular topic. Mind mapping is one of the best ways to wrap your brain around it, if you will, and understand what's going on. Now you can use this to help describe what's happening to your audiences. They can use it. I'm thinking that Tony Buzan, the creator of mind mapping, would be proud to see that. And let's take a look at those infographics. Those are really nice when we look at the capabilities of what is there and what it can show us. It lets us see a lot of nice features. Again, we're over here in the studio area, and that studio area gives us the ability to take a look at some of the edge that we have, what it can do in public speaking in the internet area. When we see it, this gives you the ability to see a nice infographic. It created this just based on what was put in there. All we had to do is feed it in there. It created it on its own. The beauty, however, of doing this with the tools here like NotebookLM gives us the ability to put in more in the prompt, put in more words, or put in less words, or put an emphasis on this, or give me pictures of people doing this or that. This gives us a lot of capability. Now we can do that with other tools, but NotebookLM, I have found, tends to often produce a little bit better quality than I'm getting from other tools. And it all depends on the prompts, but it gives you and me some real strong capability. So these are some of the things you can do with NotebookLM. It is powerful, but even more than that, there's something I want to show you that just came out recently and gives you the ability to do even more. Okay, I'm over here on the Google Chrome and looking at what is available. There's a Chrome extension called YouTube to NotebookLM. This is one you want to write down. It is phenomenal in the capabilities that it has because it gives you the ability to look at several different YouTube channels. You can put it in there, and as an overview, it talks to you about what it can do here, that you can send YouTube to NotebookLM, save videos, sync YouTube channels to NotebookLM, and manage my notebook, any notebook with video very, very easily. This gives you the ability to say, hey, here's a topic I'm studying. It's a very important topic, and I like this video, this one, and this one too. They have some different opinions on the topic, but I want to hear from all of them. You can just take those with this Google Chrome extension, which is free, by the way, and you can then pull it in there. It will create a notebook of those and then be able to pull from just those particular videos. So if you've got an issue, you want to learn some topic and you really like what this person said, and this person over here, she's really good on this topic. She knew that, and this guy over here, he knows what he's talking about on that. They have some slightly different views on some areas. They have combined views where it's similar in other areas. We can do that now. This Chrome extension is really good. So you just want to go there and you want to put in the YouTube to NotebookLM Chrome extension. It is something that is going to help you enormously. So this is what's going on with NotebookLM. It is definitely a groundbreaking, oh my goodness, wow kind of tool that's going to help you with learning, with your promotion in ways that we haven't done. However, here's the key, the warning. It's very easy now for a lot of people to get hold of this. They're going to use it. Your competition will know about this. You want to make sure you come up to speed quickly on it. You have a window of opportunity. Learn it. Understand what's there. This is something we do and offer at our Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where we talk to people about this and how to use it. You ought to bounce over and take a look. This can help you a lot in your future. Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. Take a look at what we're doing there, starkravingentrepreneurs.com. We being myself and Gina Carr, my partner on this, and you get a chance to see what's going on. And also, if you enjoy this video, please, it would mean a lot to us for you to like it and to subscribe, and then share it with some others, because you will be the hero. As they see what you shared, they'll realize, hey, this is a pretty good thing and I'm glad we got it. And we've got a little gift for you here that we want to give to you and make sure it's available for you. AI Tools for Biz. This is where you're going to be able to get some information that you need that can help you in some major ways. So get more done, get a lot in there, and it's at AIToolsForBiz.com, and that's all lowercase. AI Tools, the number 4, biz.com, no spaces in there. We talk about tools like this and many others as well, so you can use it. So, my friend, this is a major time for you and me. The world is changing. NotebookLM and other tools out there are great, particularly this NotebookLM with the now available YouTube to NotebookLM extension, the Chrome extension. Take a look at that. And the video I talked to you about before, this is one you'll want to share with some friends. They do it and they're going to like it that you do it. Right over here, if you're watching this on YouTube, and if you're catching it elsewhere, jump over there and take a look at what is available. I'm Terry Brock. Thank you very much for joining us, and I look forward to hearing from you. Leave your comments below. We will look forward to seeing you a little bit later.